Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to do a sketch of a hand, and this is in a very relaxed position, something like that. Now we have, the fingers might be a little open, but from that particular angle, and then we'll be putting in tones to see how this works in a light source. If you could please grab your pencils and we can get going. Of course, we would love to hear your ideas as well on this. So please feel free to comment, share your ideas, your advice. It is appreciated always. So we start with a bell shape. Folks do this like in their own particular way, but we always maintain that this bell shape actually works to put things in perspective when it comes to hand, and it has to be like that. So essentially going higher at a point and then again downward, because the middle finger is the tallest, and then second tallest, smallest, and then the index finger, of course, is the third smallest. But from this different angle now, it's going to probably appear as tall as the middle finger. So because we're tilting the hand in this position. So there is the setup for the thumb. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these knuckles essentially getting squeezed as we are moving toward the little finger. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we put the fingers together in that manner, and we're going to do some outline work. So we're just grabbing ourselves a slightly more chunkier pencil there. Now, our advice usually is, and you can check out other videos in which we have heavily featured anatomy of the hands. We can do sausages, so ovals or sausages 1 and 2, and starting with, to come back in here a little bit. And then starting with the knuckle set here, 1, 2, 3. And then the next one, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Now in a moment, of course, we will go and now put in the framework that is necessary to get the fingers all fleshed out. And of course, you could always Google images and you'll find some very helpful content, like in terms of pictures, of course, even ones with, like pen or pencil tones. We have covered those as well, like pencil and pen tones, crosshatch, straight out shading. So there is the anatomy. So if you see me around the joints, we can make this come out like that a little bit. Gives a little more character right there to the hand. And then of course thumb, in most cases, is somewhere along those lines. Now we are just taking this as a generic hand, and we are going to now explore a light source. A light source coming in from this side, let's say. we have to first, of course, put out our nails. Finger lines where they belong. Of course, you can make this as detailed as you like, but that depends on, again, what exercise is being put in and but what purpose this is for. Now the tones are going to set in against the light source. So right here, now if you can make this like really art-like, then around the curvatures we need to put in some shading to give it that feel of a sketch. Now the knuckles in this particular case might or might not be highlighted, and this area here, this little bulge, might or might not be as prominent as well. And then we go and put in tones just to, you know, give a little more semblance to the whole thing. Put in some tones there going into the wrist. And then heavier tones here toward the end of each finger. And then of course there can be variations like within the tone. And finally the index finger, which is closest to the light source, partaking of the tone somewhat like that. There could be a little bit of, again, a heavier tone in between the fingers right there, because a shadow might be cast depending on how strong the light source is from the other side. And then of course we put in one universal crosshatch right through. This vein is usually more prominent in all hands, usually. And we're just putting that out in that way. Then of course, some people do not like this practice of smudging. I mean, I am okay to use it. It's okay to give that a little blending feeling there. And there we have it, hand in that particular relaxed posture, and with those tones defining its, giving it the balance or the appearance that is that you see now. So thank you for watching. Please do check out our other videos, and we put out content every day, so please subscribe, keep in touch, and have yourself a wonderful day.